Hey everyone, and welcome to week 11. This week we are going to start what will be essentially a 1 month long mini series, if you want to call it, and lectures on the Civil War. For this week and next week, we're going to be focusing specifically in on what I call the direct causes or direct events which contributed to the coming of the Civil War. Now, as I have mentioned so far throughout this course, I believe, and this is based upon my assessment, but I believe that the key cause for the American Civil War was the westward expansion of slavery. Okay? In fact, we've seen this time and time again that when Missouri requested statehood, or when we look at the Mexican-American War and the acquisition of California, and as we will see this week and next week, when we try to create new territories out of Kansas and Nebraska and a host of other things, the main thing that they can all really be tied back to is slavery and its westward expansion. Okay, so what we're going to be doing this week is looking at a number of events that took place between 1850 and 1861, and we'll continue this story into next week as well. And we're going to be just looking at a range of different topics and a range of different events which in many ways can again be connected back to westward expansion of slavery. Now, I do want to stress that slavery is not the only issue at play here. You have issues over economics, you have issues over political power and the sharing of power, which is what we call federalism, and a host of other things. So there are a number of central causes for the Civil War. And in the end, I'm going to allow you to sort of figure out which of these you think is the most significant. Okay, but these first 2 weeks we're going to be looking at the causes of the war, and then the following 2 weeks we will be looking at the war itself, and then the last 2 weeks where we have lectures we'll be looking at the post-Civil War period called Reconstruction. I know I spend a bit of time here encamped in the Civil War, but I think it is the most central event in American history. Definitely the most central event in the 19th century, and I would argue in all of American history or U.S. history. So that's what we're going to be doing this week. Again, no major projects coming up for you except for that second PowerPoint assignment, which is due in December. And of course, you can feel free to talk about any topic that you like, as long as it falls within the time frame that is stipulated in the directions. And in fact, make sure that you know what the time frame is, and that the assignments or the topics rather that you choose fall within that time frame. Okay, which for you guys I think, and you'll want to double check this, but I think it's 1828 up through 1877. So lots of things that you can be thinking about for that project. So with that, that's all I have for you for this week. So as always, go in peace, be warm and filled. May the force be with you. Live long and prosper, and may the odds forever be in your favor. All right, guys, have a blessed week.